All right, welcome back, everyone. Continuing this adventure with the special stage 4. Um, of course, I had to look it up because I wanted to talk a little bit more. At least, I want to talk a little bit more about these Emerald challenges because I want to talk about their level design and all that. And I really can't because really because the main obstacle you're gonna face is the controls, which was evident in the it was evident in the video that I watched because the dude used Sonic the entire time and pretty much lost the emerald. Yeah, it goes to show that this is actually the go-to way to getting the emerald. I'm shocked. But on to the next boss fight.
Sonic, look!
That thing's loaded with Eggman's weapons. Eggman, you're finished! Ready?
Egg Albatross. And it's possibly one of my favorite boss fights in this entire game. Most of that is because of music, and I really like the music in this stage. In this boss fight. In this boss fight, there are 3 stages to this fight. This is the first stage, where it's where the base is, with the way it looks now with the wings stretched out. That's what it looks like. It has a main cannon in the front, little turtle gun things on the side of the wings, as well as egg pawns that are shooting at you. And there is no way that this thing will land. It is continuously moving backwards as the boss fight progresses. So you have to catch up, or at least let it catch up to you. Because one thing I forgot to mention is that this fight and in Egg Hawk, the Egg Hawk boss fight, they are programmed to have the boss charge at you if you're falling behind, or if you get too far, or actually mostly it's just too far away. And on to the second stage, where it is just this, the blimp part of the ship. And yeah. In this stage, it will constantly blast. It constantly has cannons blasting from the sides, but you shouldn't be worried about that because you can just attack the propeller. However, don't do what I'm doing, which is just mashing the homing attack. You want to space it out. Space out those homing attacks so that you can actually get good damage. And in the final stage is the Egg Hawk itself. However, just like I said before, there is no stopping the Egg Hawk. It is continuously moving backwards. In this case, and yeah, I think at this point I'm just building up gauge for a Team Blast, which in fact knocks out one stage of the boss fight. This boss fight, and if you have Team Blast in the first boss fight with ACOG, it'll pretty much destroy him outright. And that's that. That is the Egg Albatross, one of my favorite boss fights, and it's over in 2 minutes. I got a B rank. Alright. And from here on out is cutscene. Goodbye, everyone. Oh wait, no. Until later. After this. And after this. Goodbye.
Once again, you fools have been tricked.
It's a fake?
From these canyons, watch as I conquer the world with my air fleet. And this time, you can't stop me.
Drat, a trap to stall for time. Sonic!
It's not an Eggman robot. Sonic, Knuckles!
Successfully copied.
Gonna have to cut that out. But here we are, Frog Forest, the next stage. And there are a few things that I want to talk about with this stage in particular. First off, it is a jungle level. Write my checks! Okay, I'm cutting that out. But yeah, it's pointing out the obvious. It is a jungle level, and well, the level design of this one is pretty much it's connecting platforms with vines, which are grindable. So, you get from place to place via the vines, and among other modes of transportation, mainly the flower copter, I guess, which we'll be seeing later in the level. And these frogs right here, whenever you get close to them, they will they'll rain. It'll make it rain. They do a little rain dance when they jump up and down, and that gives you the way forward. So yeah. And that's pretty much the gimmick itself. Really, it's just the frogs. You just go in within. You just approach them. They do a little jig, and they leave, opening the path forward. And all that. Now, if you're wondering why there's one thing I need to make clear is that the video itself is 13 minutes long, and it's entirely this stage for one reason. The levels from here on out get longer, and I think I've said this before in previous parts, saying that I think it was like Rail Canyon or Bullet Station where it would get longer, but no. This is where it gets longer, and from here on out, it's mainly just, let's see, there's Lost Jungle, there's Frog Forest, Lost Jungle, Hanging Castle, Haunted Mansion, Egg Fleet, and Final Fortress. That is 6 stages left, and that's pretty much just, let's see, the jungle, the spooky place, and then Sky. So that's 1, 2, 3 areas left when you really break it down like that. Also, my exploratory genes are kicking in right now, and I decided to just stop what I was doing, take care of these egg pawns, and get that level up core, that power core. Excuse me. And yeah, it was worth it. Time well spent. And this is the part where we're gonna. This is the point where the flower copters are shown, and they will be used going forward. Yeah, also, if you were to jump off from the flower, which I don't trust myself to make, if you land on the grind rail, you'll get like a 1-up. Of course, I don't need that because I got the special stages. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There was one thing. There was one thing that I didn't mention about the special stages, and that's mainly because they're too far into the back of the level, and I keep clearing them very early. But towards the end, towards the middle of the stage, you'll get like these long lines of red orbs, like red spheres, for you to collect. You know, they're like special red orbs that have like little stars on it and gives you a big boost in the gauge. Basically, you're supposed to collect those and just boost down the chamber. And that's it. That's all I wanted to tell you. Were you surprised by that fact? Because I'm not. And I'm still surprised that the speed formation in the special stages are actually the slowest option because of its uncontrollability. Honestly, it feels like that whenever I talk about, or whenever I think about talking about the special stages in Sonic Heroes, and whenever I see people play the special stages, I can't help but feel that they don't know about the power formation because they're clearly not using it. And I get it. The entire point of the special stages are to speed down a linear hallway and collect the emerald that's running away. Clearly. And clearly, this is what I thought too. Using speed formation should have you collect them fairly easily because they're the speed formation. They're supposed to be fast. But I am proving time and time again that that's not the case. So, yeah. That's pretty much all I have to say about that matter. Also, that I went really fast that the camera clipped through the floor. Those kinds of speeds are scary, you know? Have you ever gone through a game where you go so fast that like buggy stuff happens? Like the game freaks out because you're going too fast? I know that there are some games where, and I think it's called warping in the speedrunning community. There is a thing called warping where the character kind of just flings to like the other side of the level because they got stuck in a corner and they needed to get out fast. So, yeah. I'm just saying that a lot. If I say it too many times, I might end up like the Kool-Aid Man. You know? Oh yeah! That kind of thing. And as we slowly grind on that vine, the level is done. I get an A rank, I think. I don't think so. I'm a failure. I'm a failure on two ends of a table. I'll let you guess what that actually means. And any closing thoughts? Frog Forest is A level. That's it. But I believe at this point the levels are going to pick up are going to pick up. They're gonna ramp up in intriguing ideas and all that. And I will give some people this. Some of the levels in the middle of the adventure are kind of you know what? No. The levels themselves are not boring per se. They are. I would say that they are tedious to trudge through if you're not pacing yourself. If you're not pacing yourself, then yeah, it's going to be difficult the moment you go through Casino Park, Bingo Highway, Rail Canyon, Bullet Station. Those levels. At that point, yeah, it's going to be difficult. But with that said, I'll see you guys next part where we will go through what? Dang, I forgot the name. Lost Jungle. That's what it was. Lost Jungle. I am a smart person, I swear, okay? I got an A on my math test to prove it. See you guys next time.